So when I realized that Palinode actually asked us to talk about how we feel about video games, that I was going to be the old man. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I love technology, but I'm actually 85 years old at heart, and I hate video games. I hate them. Now, I'm also going to be an old man and say, well, video games were different when I was younger, because they were. We played Super Mario Brothers, and we played Tetris, and we played fun, happy games about stomping mushrooms and killing, imaginary creatures, and not even killing, they would just disappear from screen. But nowadays it's all blood and guts and the sex. Oh my God, the sex in the video games. So much sex. Now, I do have a stepson who will be 10 next week, so I'm perhaps a little bit more sensitive to the sex than anybody else because I do have a young child coming of age. But also, full disclosure, I remember sneaking onto my dad's computer when I was little, and he was a big fan of Leisure Suit Larry. Now, Leisure Suit Larry was, the equivalent of watching Cinemax After Dark when you didn't actually get Cinemax After Dark. So you'd kind of have to watch the fuzz and the static and be like, oh, I think I got a nipple. And, oh, there's got to be they're doing it right there, when there's never penetration on Cinemax After Dark. It's the most anatomically incorrect procreation in the history of TV and film. So anyway, Leisure Suit Larry, though, to me was the epitome of naughtiness online. But then the video games today with the kids in the video games. And, okay, so I loved Street Fighter when I was younger. Street Fighter, Tekken, Mortal Kombat. I loved all the games. But the women were never the best fighters. And don't even try and tell me that, no, it's a woman thing. Don't even try and tell me, well, no, it's not that. It's that you didn't... don't try and convince me that it was the player and not the character. Because if that were the case, then the boys would want to be the girls. And never once have I seen a video game outside of Lara Croft where the boys were like, I cannot wait to be this kick-ass girl. Never. And with the sexualization of the women in the video games, which is another way that I'm old, is I put the in front of everything. But the women in the video games, why is Princess Peach all of a sudden in like a skin-tight racing uniform? She's a princess. Can she wear a dress, perhaps? And Chun-Li, dude, I wanted to be Chun-Li, but now like her nipples are all exposed and stuff, and that's just bad fighting etiquette is what that is. That's stupid. Ninjas should know better than to have their nipples exposed. I just think that's common sense, Chun-Li. So anyway, am I a fan of video games? I am not. If we were to let my stepson, he would sit and play them nonstop, 24 hours a day. As it is, I get bored and I say, can we please go outside and play? Hey, let's go swimming. Can we play racquetball? You want to read a book? Oh my God, we'll play Monopoly. Anything, just get off the damn Wii. Anyway, I might be 85. Anyway, there you go. That's how I feel. Hate them video games.